We recently got a fire cape here, even IRL as well. I now am the wearer of a fire cape, which means that we can now watch this video. So many of you guys recommended me to watch this video. It's from Settled, and it is a video about his fire cape speedrun.
Yeah, this is officially a world record. 34 hours is now the time to beat. This is the fastest anyone has ever gotten a fire cape on the hardest game mode in RuneScape, on an Ultimate Iron Man.
Damn. I held that record for less than 24 hours.
Over 3 years ago, I lost my one and only world record in RuneScape. I couldn't even hold on to it for a full day before it was drastically lowered. The premise of this speedrun is pretty simple.
Okay.
Choose the Ultimate Iron Man game mode on Tutorial Island, which means no banking and no trading other players.
I'm gonna just say it again one more time before he keeps. If you play Ultimate Iron Man unironically, you are crazy. You are absolutely insane.
Then find a way to get through all 63 waves of the fight caves as fast as possible to claim a fire cape. It's time I introduce you to the villain of today's video, my arch nemesis in the most one-sided, short-lived rivalry in the history of the game, because he's just that good. This is Evanabi, the king of RuneScape speedrunning, and when I say that, I mean it. Here's how I introduced him in my world record video 3 years ago after he destroyed my run by an astounding 15 hours. A challenger has approached the Ultimate Iron Man Fire Cape speedrun. A very experienced RuneScape speedrunner. And by that I mean, Evanabi holds the record for every single category on the game. That is not an exaggeration.
No way.
Every single one. After Evanabi took the world record, I vowed to beat his time in the future. I wanted to take it back. I will beat the 19-hour fire cape. Mark my words.
It's crazy how
little did I know that in the future, the record isn't gonna be 19 hours. It's gonna be much, much lower. The meta and strategies have drastically changed, and when you see where the record sits today, you'll understand just how hard it's gonna be to beat it. Here is a very quick history of the Ultimate Iron Man Fire Cape world.
Dude, so they're doing the fire cape in 18 hours?
Record, starting with my 34-hour time. To say this run was inefficient is an understatement. I way over prepped, I died in the fight caves, and Evanabi ended up setting a brand new world record at 19 hours and 10 minutes, despite himself dying 3 times in the fight caves during that run, which left a lot of time to save. Lowering this speedrun time depends a lot on just how underprepared you can be when you go in for that fire cape. That, alongside more efficient prep, is exactly what Evanabi nailed over my run here. He then set the next world record 2 months later, with a time of 13 hours and 10 minutes.
How could he cut off 6 hours? That is ridiculous.
6-hour difference from his last run. The major improvements came down to a lot more efficient planning before the cave, and mainly 0 deaths inside of it. This run was planned and executed very well. But just—
Wait, so this is— okay, sorry. I'm just trying to understand. So this is with no help whatsoever, right? It's not like having a main help you out and like preparing. It's just making an Ultimate Iron Man, and just everything you do is yourself. So no LMS for potions, no nothing. It's just everything you need. It's no— okay. That is crazy expensive. Incredible. You can do LMS. Oh, you can. Okay. You need 750 level for LMS. Okay, so how is he gonna level Herblore? I mean, okay, we'll see.
Days later, this record would be beaten by a brand new challenger. With a 68-minute improvement, Rendy set a new world record of 12 hours and 2 minutes. Rendy set the bar really high with this run, because he did something that neither me or Evanabi had tried. Attempting the fight caves with 0 prayer potions. This was by far the biggest time save someone could do. Prayer potions took a long time to get, and instead, Rendy decided to take an inventory of Janger berries in, which are very fast to get and restore 1 prayer point each. He did 5 straight hours of prayer flicking with just 22 extra prayer points in his inventory, which—
Dude, my first attempt on the fight caves chat, I was prayer flicking for like 2 hours, man, and my wrist hurt for 3 days, man.
Which isn't something your average player can do. But now, that just became a requirement to getting a better time. Although this was a great run, a month later, Evanabi answered back with a time of 11 hours and 14 minutes. A 48-minute improvement and the current world record. Evanabi made his route insanely efficient. He improved pathing, found ways to complete quests more efficiently, he trained his stats while walking around the map, and most importantly, he took the skill requirement even higher by entering the fight caves with 0 prayer restoration. Not even Jangerberries.
What?
He started the 63 waves just 5 hours into the run with 35 range, a bone crossbow, and some jugs of wine. Which begs the question, how much further can this run go? How do you—
He's doing 2 damage! Dude, these guys are making a character, Ultimate Iron Man, and then getting the fire cape quicker than it took me to do 1 quest. That is insane.
Beat no prayer recharge. He spent 6 hours and 7 minutes in that cave and left it with 1 prayer point to spare. This is a god tier run, and it's held up for 3 years. Back then, I wasn't good enough to challenge this world record, but I believe today I am.
Okay.
I want to beat Evanabi, and this time I want to hold the record for more than a day.
Okay.
Let's get started.
Cool.
All right, but first, really quick, you ever just want to be healthier? Because I do it. You guys might remember, I used to drink AG1 to accomplish this goal, but I found something better, which is the brand new and improved AG1 Next Gen, the sponsor of today's video. I've used AG1 for several years now because healthy habits are hard, and the simplest thing I've ever done to improve my health is AG1. If you've ever been a doubter, there's never been a larger set of cold hard facts backed by gold standard clinical trials to show the effectiveness of AG1 in filling nutritional gaps. I urge you to go check out the research. AG1 has 75 high quality vitamins, minerals, and whole food sourced ingredients, and with the next gen formula, you've now got 5 new clinically backed probiotic strains to support gut health, extra vitamins and minerals, alongside all the other good stuff that was in the original formula, like adaptogens to help you deal with stress. It's NSF certified for sport, which means it has to meet strict quality standards. It's also really simple. Add some water, open up your packet, pour that thing in there, stir it up.
That looks
delicious.
Like
a minute every day, and I can feel better about myself. I started noticing benefits really quickly, and it helped me build momentum into other good healthy habits too. You can try AG1 Next Gen with my link in the description, and you'll get the free welcome kit, 5 free travel packs, a bottle of vitamin D3 and K2, plus a free morning person hat in your order for a limited time. Go try it, and now back to the video.
Yeah, okay. The quest to beat Evanabi. Let's see.
To beat Evanabi, I first have to spend a day dissecting his run. However good it may look, human error will always give you an opening across an 11-hour speedrun. But one thing was for sure, this run was really good. After 4 months of running the category, Evanabi knew exactly what he was doing. I broke the run down to 3 main sections: 44 prayer, quests and stats, and the waves. The 44 prayer section is where I'd find my first significant time save over the world record, but rather than tell you, I'm just gonna show you. It was time for my first attempt at the world record in well over 3 years. Okay, this name is like charmingly dumb. I don't know how it hasn't been taken as a welcome to the world Fire Cape Man.
Wait, why does nobody have that name actually? That is crazy.
Speedrun has very few rules. First, no alt account usage of any kind. The run ends when you talk to Hans in Lumbridge with a fire cape. That will show your exact time played because this run is measured in game time. And lastly, no intentional cooldown abuse, trading real life time for in-game time. Okay, and we make ourselves an Ultimate Iron Man. We're about 4 minutes in, and it's time for my first innovation on Evanabi's run, which you'll find out soon is actually pretty risky. Every run starts with trying to get 44 prayer as fast as possible. This gives you access to all 3 protection prayers you'll need for the fire cape, and Eagle Eye, which is a 15% boost to range, and that speeds up the waves massively. It took Evanabi 2 hours and 1 minute to get 44 prayer by picking up 1 big bone per world from the boneyard, and then running a full inventory of them all the way to the Chaos Altar. This altar gives you a big XP boost on each bone, and has a 50% chance to save a bone, making it the best prayer training method by far. But
wait, so that's the one in Wildy, right? Because whenever I was leveling my overheads back in the day, like a few weeks ago, and I was doing the Ectofuntus, people were like, "Oh, Guzu, go to the Wildy altar." So that's why the Wildy altar is so freaking good. Okay.
What if instead of 1 inventory, some of my trips had 2 inventories? These level 1 rats outside the Ferox Enclave have a 1 in 15 chance of dropping a looting bag, which holds 28 items and can only be used in the wilderness. And normally you'd have to use a bank to get items out of it, but if it gets destroyed in the wilderness, any items inside of it will drop to the floor. So holding double the bones on some of the trips can be a big time save, if you get lucky on the 1 in 15 looting bag, and if you don't die. You have to spend 2 hours here picking up bones guarded by level 25 skeletons with a max hit of 4. That's 28 world hops per inventory with just 10 HP. If you get unlucky, you can absolutely die here. But with a looting bag, you're doubling the chance to die to a skeleton because you need 55 bones a trip instead of 28. And
but in a speed run, it's really good having all the risky shit in the beginning, because that way you could just reset and it's not that big of a deal, right?
Any death will be an instant restart on this run. The margin for error is too small to give Evanabi any kind of edge. I can only get looting bags every 30 minutes, I'll explain why later, but the reason this is efficient as well is because I get to train some range on these rats, which will save me time later in the run. Okay. Nice, okay, we got the looting bag. I actually got fairly lucky on it, which is beautiful, 12 rats. As long as you get it under 15, it's still a time save, and I have food on this first inventory, so I should be able to survive the skeletons. Evanabi finished his 44 prayer 2 hours and 1 minute into his run. That's our benchmark. I want to get as far ahead of that as possible. Yeah. I've basically made this first section way more luck dependent than it needs to be, but I need to find any edge I can possibly get over his run.
Oh, so every time he hops world, it doesn't count for the in-game time.
That's another thing, is getting hit by skeletons.
I see.
Isn't just dangerous, it also loses you about 10 to 15 seconds every single time it happens, which can be a bit of a swing factor in this section. Evanabi actually didn't run into many skeletons at all in his run, which definitely saved him a lot of time, making his bone section super efficient. Okay, we got our 55 bones. Switch to a free-to-play world while we run here.
Okay, free-to-play world have no green dragons and less players. Oh, that's smart.
Okay, now we destroy the looting bag. In theory, someone could pick these up, but no one around, so we're good. All right, that's halfway to 23 prayer. First inventory of bones. We have a small lead right now. It's not big, but it's something.
In 22, in 18, he's getting over a prayer XP per...
Okay, so it's been 20 minutes, which means now we can do this tech. By using the wine to reset myself back to Lumbridge, I can use a minigame teleport, which has a 20-minute cooldown, to go back to the Ferox Enclave and save me about 2 minutes of running back. Okay, so it's been over 30 minutes now, so I can go get myself another looting bag. You can claim a training bow and 25 arrows from this range tutor every 30 minutes, so I can train my range and get another bag.
You can just get a bow for... Why didn't I? That's fine, whatever, dude.
Such a quick looting bag, that was great.
Okay, so you can get a free bow as well.
That's the fastest one yet. No way.
Okay.
No way on the final bone.
An hour
and my cooldown's not reset. Wow, it's done. I had an 80% chance to survive this. Just like that, a run with a lead over the world record completely evaporates. That's the risk I'm taking with this looting bag
Speedrunners, man.
I started another run immediately after, which was also on really good pace, until...
Oh.
What? No way.
Snuffkin, you motherfucker.
Well, that's a reset. My next run was the birth of Fire Cape Man 2.
I'm back after a small hiatus.
Hey.
Love the different routes you are taking. Never played SRS before.
Okay.
Is it a massive time sink?
No. No, I mean, dude, I played for 52 days. I'm still not addicted. I'm having a lot of fun with it. It's whatever you make it, honestly, Punk Rock. It's whatever you make it, for sure. Thank you for the 26 months prime. Thank you.
Despite this being the third attempt, don't ask,
yeah.
I had high hopes on this one. I had a really close call with 1 HP. I had a nice lead on prayer training. Everything was going really well.
Nice. But... The bear! The bear!
I had 3 minutes until my teleport cooldown. If I wanted to save this run, I had to think fast. Something I need to do later in the run is get 2 thieving. So I killed some time doing that and decided if I can get a looting bag really fast, I can make up for the lost time and avoid a reset.
That's actually really smart. That's really smart. Quick thinking like that is what is going to be able to save it for sure. Dude, Taco Price gifting 10 more memberships on YouTube. Brother! Thank you for the 10 more freaking memberships on YouTube. And also thank you to Daily Drip Media for the membership as well. Thank you so much, Taco Price. Thank you, man. Holy shit, what's up, Ilunius? I had a dream about RuneScape, not addicted. I'm not addicted, dude. It is what it is. Thank you so much, guys.
And that's exactly what happened. Even though I made up a lot of time, getting killed by that bear messed up all my cooldown tracking. The next time I did a reset to Lumbridge, I didn't have a minigame teleport ready to come back. So I did 2 steps of the X marks the spot quest, which I would have to do later, and went back to the boneyard. But it all just felt so messy. I was putting band-aids on all these mistakes that I was figuring out because this might as well have been my first time doing this run. But surprisingly, because of the looting bag tech, this run was still competitive with the world record. Okay, so I'm 2 bone trips away from finishing off 44 prayer, which means I'm gonna grab this iron scimitar. We're about to go into phase 2. And boom, we made it 43 prayer. Protect from melee unlocked. I can actually defend myself from skeletons and other monsters now. It's time to make all the money we're gonna need for the rest of the run right here. We have to pick
the fact that he can get that much prayer in under 2 hours is disgusting. I wasn't like 43 prayer before like 2 or 3 weeks in. That's so insane. Like that is literally crazy, dude.
Up a full inventory of these plate bodies.
Okay, so what is he gonna do now?
Okay, there we go. Let's get out of here. And now we sell 5 plate bodies per world to the Bandit General Store.
Oh, shit.
That's 30k GP. I was still on the fence as to whether I should restart this run or not. But I got another lucky looting bag right on my final trip. And that pretty much cemented it. I wasn't that far behind.
Yeah.
Okay, we are done with 44 prayer, done with bones, done with the section at 2 hours and 5 minutes. Now, it may look like I'm behind, but I actually don't think I'm behind. 2 hours and 5 minutes.
Okay.
Even though I was technically 3.5 minutes behind Evanabi, that doesn't tell the full story. I was almost 3 full range levels and a thieving level ahead of him.
Okay,
Truth
that's
is,
good.
this is the least important segment of the run. The biggest time saves are in the next 2. And even though I wanted to be ahead going into segment 2, I'll accept a technical draw being ahead on a couple of stats.
Yeah.
Because I still had some plans. This part of the run is all about completing the Lost Tribe quest to unlock the Bone Crossbow and getting a high enough range level to enter the Fight Cave. And these are the requirements to complete the Lost Tribe, so getting all of them done efficiently is key. Oh, it's such a waste of time.
It's a cool quest, by the way. I like this quest a lot.
Oh, it's so annoying that I just keep getting attacked in here.
Is he prayer flicking the thieving? Oh, okay. I thought you could, Okay, yeah, alright, I misunderstood. I thought you could freaking prayer flick the thieving thing.
I lost about a minute and a half due to these bandits spawning in the general store. A little unlucky. But with 60k GP, I can now teleport to Lumbridge and say goodbye to the wilderness for the rest of the run.
Oh, nice.
First up, I went up the castle and started the Rune Mysteries quest, ran over to Draenor and did the 3rd step of X marks the spot, then I trained straight to 13 agility on the Draenor rooftop course. Okay, that's one Lost Tribe requirement taken care of, and the agility levels will help a little bit through the rest of the run, which is always nice. Now we buy a Chronicle and 7 teleport cards. Okay, Rune Mysteries step 2 done. Now let's use our minigame teleport to get our energy back to 100. I'll be using the minigame teleport a lot throughout this run just to get my energy back here. Now let's Chronicle back to Varrock. There's a candle upstairs in this sword shop, and we're gonna need it later for our light source for the Lost Tribe.
Yeah, it would be really good to know how to get that candle if you didn't know. It would be a shame if you ended up spending 1000 GP on a swamp man selling them right outside the cave. Sure hope that nobody does that. That would be really silly, wouldn't it?
And while we're in the area, it's time to buy all the arrows and bows we're gonna need for 28 range. After 28, we can use the bone crossbow.
Okay.
So we just need enough to get there. And since I'm 5 range already, I have a bit of a head start.
Yeah.
I can go straight to the oak short bow. Okay, got everything I need. Training range takes up a big portion of this run. So once you get a bow and arrows, you need to be getting range XP whenever possible.
Ooh.
If you need to go somewhere and there's something to shoot, you need to be taking advantage of that.
He's killing the ducks! That's fucked up. Iron Cookin, thanks for the prime. It's the same thing in World of Warcraft, chat. When you're leveling in Vanilla WoW, you always want to be attacking mobs as you're running around. So that I can respect this, yeah. What series is this? This is a video of how he got the world record for Fire Cape. I wanted to watch this for a while, but I didn't want to get spoiled.
XP at all times is the name of the game. After completing X marks the spot, I used the lamp on thieving to get me straight to 5, which saves me a lot of really slow training on my way to 13. Then I ran over to Falador while getting range XP to buy 2 woad leaves and a dwarven stout from the bar. I'm gonna need both later. Next, I take the boat from Remington to Artie.
So much to remember,
a couple things I need to do here. Buy an unstrung symbol from this guy, and now we're just gonna be thieving until 13. Did you know that if you subscribe, this number will go up?
No way!
Okay, there we go. 13
like
thieving. That's another Lost Tribe requirement done. Now I need a couple things from the general store. We get a bronze pick, ball of wool. We're gonna string our symbol from earlier. We'll have to bless that later. That's gonna be our amulet for the fight caves. Around this time in his run, Evan Obby was completing the Plague City quest to train his mining from 1 to 15.
Quest.
Early mining is insanely slow, so skipping it with a quest makes a lot of sense. But I don't have any of the items I need to complete it
A bucket of milk.
because I plan to skip it entirely. If I don't screw this up, I can save a lot of time here. Instead of completing Plague City, I plan to do bow tick manipulation to train my mining to 16 while getting range XP. Here's how it works.
MBLC,
Short bow has a 3-tick attack speed, and this pickaxe can mine rocks every 8 ticks. If I shoot an arrow and then click on a rock, I'm tricking the game into thinking that my pickaxe mines at a 3-tick speed. So not only can I mine rocks faster by repeatedly doing this, but I'm also getting range XP from whatever I'm shooting. I can lose about 5 seconds every time I screw up this cycle, and across 148 rocks to get 16 mining, I'm gonna need to be consistent to make this a significant time save. I wish I practiced this a little bit before starting this run, but honestly, we're doing pretty well. And
dude, this just seems like some of the most miserable things you can ever do, man.
It's going great so far. I was making a couple mistakes at first, but once I got the hang of it, I was making really good time.
Retaking is
Evan
fun.
Obby was in the middle of a quest, while I was gaining XP in 2 different skills. For the first time in the run, I officially took the lead.
Ooh, green!
I'm gonna get 15 mining here, but
I
there's
guess
someone
it's
here
good 'cause
mining the
he's-
iron ore,
Oh.
which never happens, but I'm gonna steal this.
Oh!
Sorry,
Crash
it's for a
him.
good cause. Okay, 16 mining
Nice.
done. Let's teleport to Lumbridge. Make sure we're gaining XP the whole time. We gotta grab 2 onions here, make some dyes.
Nice.
Okay, 3 dyes for the Goblin Diplomacy
So he's
quest.
locked
Now let's
in.
go finish Rune Mysteries. And quest done. Now we're gonna minigame teleport over to Birthrup. Get a quick
I wonder how
prayer
long-
recharge here.
Berthobi. Did he Berthrup? Like Thrup what? Like bro. Berthobi. Okay.
Okay, Goblin Diplomacy done. We've got all the requirements now. While waiting for my 2 teleport cooldowns, I had to get as much range XP as possible. Evan Obby was training on cows closer to Lumbridge at this time, but I figured I might as well train here. Goblins have 50% more health than cows, and there's an endless supply of them here.
Yeah.
Okay, I think... Yeah, I'm just gonna chronicle. I'm gonna run over to Lumbridge. It's time to start the Lost Tribe quest, get our bone crossbow. This is why we didn't get that last mining level. We have 16 plus the Dwarven Stout. That's a +1 boost. Hopefully the
Oh,
boost...
he's gonna be in the cave soon, and he's gonna have to play perfectly for like, what, 5 hours or some shit? You will start tick manipulating soon. The XP is too juicy. Yo, thank you for the 5 Canadian super chat, Maz. I mean, maybe. We'll see, guys. You know, I don't want to build up early carpal tunnel, right?
Doesn't immediately drain.
Yeah.
That would suck. I think we're good. Nice. Saved us a bit of time. While I'm in Varrock, I'm gonna buy these studded chaps. They're gonna make training a lot better. And there is one really risky time save I could go for, and that's picking up the leather body to the southeast of here.
Why is that risky?
Using that leather body in the fight caves saves 5 minutes across the run, just from the small accuracy boost. But if you choose the leather body over the monk's robe top, you'll have
Prayer.
20% less prayer to use in the caves, and with no prayer recharge, that's a massive risk.
Okay, I have a question, Chad. So, in WoW, it's really hard to hit high-level mobs. Is that the same in RuneScape? Like, the accuracy scale's really high, right? So, like, you need more... If you're attacking with range, you need ranged attack, right? Like, range skill, whatever. It's like, in WoW, if a mob is like a skull level, it's like basically impossible to hit it. But it doesn't work like that fully here, right? Defense level is the main indicator. It depends on your range level, and mobs have different levels for the sake of balancing different styles. Okay. It's based on its weakness towards the attack style. Ah, okay. It's your attack roll versus their defense roll. Okay, so it works a little bit like WoW, but it's more like numbers. It's a little bit more like D&D style, I guess, with like you're rolling, and then like whatever roll you get rolls against their roll, and then if you get a higher roll than they do, then you hit, right? Okay, it's very D&D, yeah. Okay, cool shit. All right, I just wanted to make sure.
Congrats on Firecape King. What's the next big goal?
Short-term goals is Zombie Axe and farming moons. Long-term goal is Quest Cape. Yeah, that's how it is currently, Duplex. Thank you for the 4 months. And Speedcore, thank you. The Gemstone Crab is level 160, but it has no defenses. Okay, yeah, good point, good point. Okay.
Evanabi ended his run with one prayer point to spare. If he went for the leather body, he wouldn't have finished that run. I'll keep it in the back pocket, but that's not a risk I need to take right now. That's 20 range, upgrade to the Willow Shortbow and the Studded. After this, we just have to go through the tunnels and finish the quest. Taking one wrong turn in these tunnels would probably be game over, because it would drop me into the Lumbridge Swamp, which would easily be 5 or more minutes of lost time trying to get back here. Beautiful. Lost Tribe done. Bone Crossbow unlocked. Pace is really good right now. We need to rush down there and buy some things. Okay, I need to buy a crossbow, and I need to get around 11,000 bolts. That's how many it takes.
Bro, he has 15 health. If he gets hit by anything in the fight caves, except maybe the bat, he's dead. Yo, Ashroy, thanks for the 2 months prime and the 2 plushies as well. Thank you, bro.
To train up and to finish the fire cave.
What?
Okay, got all the bolts. We have
Just
7,000 GP
hit.
left.
Okay.
I need to buy 2 more things. I still have several time saves that I'm going to go for, but one is way bigger than the others. It's going to come down to execution. Please be in stock. Please be in stock. Yes. Green D'hide Chaps, Green D'hide Van Braces. I'm not going to be able to equip the Green D'hide until I'm about 2 hours into the fire cape attempt, but it's going to be a massive help when I do. Right about now in his run, Evanabi was heading over to train on sand crabs to get his final range levels before the fire cape attempt.
Yeah, okay.
I also have sand crabs to kill, but first I needed to make a pit stop at the Shazian Bar. Okay, I saved 400 GP precisely for this. We're going to buy a full inventory of Lizard Kickers. Lizard Kicker is essentially a baby ranged potion. It boosts your range by 4 when you drink it, and 4 levels might not seem like a lot. That's because it isn't. To prove my point, this is how long it takes to kill a sand crab at 21 range and 25. Those 4 extra levels don't even kill it a full second faster. That's useless, but it's not about the size of your boost, it's how you use it. Let's run that same scenario with 25 range and 29, also a 4 level difference, but this time, you kill the sand crab 10 seconds faster. That's because certain levels give you a new max hit. They're not all created equal. So I did a bunch of calculations to find the optimal levels.
What?
G's medal kappa.
Hold it, what was that? Køben pizza, frokostpizza, bror. Grats McCaben. Thank you so much, dude. It's killed. Tak for det, man. Det betyder meget. Tak skal du have. Tak skal du have. Thank you so much, man. Appreciate it, bro. Thank you. So much. It's so cool to have so much love from the Danes, man. So much. I appreciate it, guys. Thank you. Why am I so... The lighting is weird tonight.
To drink a Lizard Kicker. This graph shows the amount of seconds saved per each respective level.
Thank you.
I took everything into account. How long the boost lasts with a new max hit, the time it takes to drink, and the increase in kill speed. If anyone ever pisses you guys off, I want you to say, I bet you drink Lizard Kickers at 31 range, because it actively loses you 1.6 seconds. It's negative value when you account for the fact that it stalls your next attack by 3 game ticks when you drink it. But as you can see, at certain levels, you can really maximize the time of your boost and the extra DPS it brings. I have to go about 2 minutes out of my way to get a full inventory of these, so using them at the wrong level alongside that would be devastating. But when...
Okay, so... Oh, God. I know I'm pausing. I just want to clarify things. So, if I am just about to hit with a weapon... Koner, thanks for the prime. Let's say I'm attacking with a weapon that's 4-tick attack, right? And right before I attack, I drink. Does that reset the entire 4-tick attack? Or does it just slow it down? Yes. It adds 3 ticks. Okay, so if I have a 4-tick weapon, and I'm 1 tick away from hitting, but then I drink a potion. That potion adds 3 ticks to that weapon, so it won't attack for like that. Okay, because potions don't have delay. Oh, okay, food, not potions, food. Food, yes. Okay, so then I have another question, a follow-up question. If I attack... and immediately eat food, that adds no delay, correct? It adds +3. Oh, really? Wait, so if I attack and then I have a 4-tick weapon and I eat immediately after my attack, that 4-tick attack becomes a 7-tick attack? So it adds no matter what? Yes. Oh, fuck. I thought it didn't work like that. Because I'm going to piss you guys off again. Because in WoW... in Vanilla WoW... In Vanilla WoW... How it works in Vanilla. I'm just giving you guys context because this is the game I'm playing normally, right? In Vanilla WoW, if you drink a potion right before you attack, it resets that full attack swing. But if I attack and I drink immediately afterwards, then you no downtime, like at all. That's how it works in WoW. So that's how I've been trying to do it in RuneScape. Interesting. Unless it's a Karambuan. Yeah, so Karambuan has a 2-tick delay. Ja. Tillykke, thank you for the 2 months. Denne chat er nu dansk. Hvad så?
I realize you do have an aura.
I have an aura?
Yes.
What's my aura?
Your aura is, I played Blizzard games for 20 years.
Shut up. No. Whatever. Alright, it is what it is.
Used optimally, this can save 7 or 8 minutes during training. And imagine how impactful these could be in the fight cave.
Listen, the reason why I asked, chat, is that I'm just interested in learning how it works in RuneScape, because I'm getting really into this game, okay? I really am. I have dreams about this game, man. Like, dude, it's cooked, chat. I'm fucking cooked.
Lizard kickers have been out since 2021, and no world record has ever tried using them in the fight caves. Evanabi's world record forced anyone challenging it to bring 0 prayer restoration. If I beat this record, I want anyone that comes after me to get rid of 80% of their food and bring lizard kickers instead. This
Dude, that is so toxic. If anyone wants to beat it, they have to do it that way, dude. Yeah, and now I don't have the money for the plushie. Let me sell something to buy it. Man, Taco Price, I appreciate the super chats, man. I appreciate the support, bro. I really do. Thank you, man. Freaking egg.
Is my plan. It's a big risk getting rid of that much food, but using these at the optimal levels during the 63 waves is gonna save a lot of time.
Okay, lizard kickers, huh?
I forgot to recharge my prayer before coming here, so I've got to make these 10 prayer points last the next hour of training.
People that speedrun things are psychopaths. Like people that main speedrun,
Okay,
like they are just crazy people.
Crossbow unlocked.
In any game.
We are about to speed up.
Doesn't matter if it's RuneScape, any game. They just do things over and over and over and over again just to get it like 1 second time save. Freaking crazy.
2 more wines. There we go. Inventory of lizard kickers. This is our final inventory for the fire cape. We need to be about 15% toward 36 range, mathematically optimal. One last bit of tech, we can get a lamp from here, use that on range.
Yeah.
That's gonna help us a little bit. And he teleports us to Barbarian Village 1 time. We grab the Monk's Robe top.
I respect it though.
He's gonna bless the symbol I have.
I do.
That's a ton of prayer bonus. And this altar gives an extra 2 prayer points when you pray at it. And now we minigame teleport over to the fight caves. It's time. That's section 2 complete. We're gonna split the time and go in. I made up nearly 14 minutes of time in the quests and stats section, ready to attempt the fire cape at 4 hours and 56 minutes.
Yeah.
10 minutes ahead of the world record. This is where the most time can be saved, but it's also where most runs will go to die.
It was crazy.
I've got 25 HP, limited food, no defense, a weapon with a pretty short attack range, and nearly 6 hours of near-perfect gameplay ahead of me. The fight caves are on a global timer with 15 potential spawn rotations. Since I entered at 8:17 p.m., I'm guaranteed to get rotation 2. This lets me know where every monster is going to spawn and allows me to make a PowerPoint presentation on how I'm going to deal with every wave.
Wait, you can know exactly how they spawn? I thought it was RNG. The helper does it for you. There's a plugin. Oh, of course there's a plugin.
Monster is going to spawn and allows me to make a PowerPoint presentation on how I'm going to deal with every wave. The waves are full of risky time saves I could do, but before we get to those, let's just reiterate the fundamentals.
Dude, it's so cool.
These 46 prayer points are all I have for every wave, which means I need to prayer flick every wave. And these bats are the scariest monster in the run. If they hit you, they will always drain your prayer. The scariest waves are going to be the ones where I'm forced to tank the bat.
Okay, let's see this shit, dude. Dude, he's using my okay, I'm gonna stop. Sorry, guys.
On wave 11, I made a pretty brutal mistake. I forgot that there's a bat south of me in the safe spot. I went to kill this blob, which drags me out and unlures the bat. I can't let the bat hit me. Losing prayer this early would be really bad.
Oh, fuck. Wait, so he's running? Oh my god, dude.
Everything's max hitting.
He's dead. Why did he run to the corner? I guess to like
we
get
should be
them
good
to
now.
range.
Oh my god, dude. What? I'm
Holy
ticking
crap.
on wave 11, 2 lines down. I have to be more aware of my minimap. That was a really dumb mistake. That little maneuver cost me about 40 seconds, but it was time for the meleeers. These guys make this run way harder. If they're in melee range, they can heal themselves and any other monsters nearby. So on the later waves, I'll have to lure the meleeer behind other monsters to prevent that. 40 minutes into the run, I was on wave 22, and half an hour later, I was on to the majors. The average major kill with my stats and gear takes over 7 minutes. 7 minutes where you can't lose focus, clicking the prayer exactly every 4 game ticks. Non-stop. And with a max hit of 52, missing one of those prayers, you're basically dead. This is where I'll be trying to get another time save over the world record. You see, after wave 30, you want to sync up your attacks with the major so that you can do one prayer flick to activate Eagle Eye and protect from magic. In the world record run, Evanabi usually waited 2 or 3 attack cycles to do this, but I'm gonna try to immediately start kills or wait no more than 1 attack cycle. It's a little riskier, but it should save about 3 minutes throughout the rest of the waves, and it should make up for that wave 11. There it is, 40 range, green D-hide on.
I don't even know what to say about this chat. This is crazy.
Kills should speed up.
Do you know what a tick eat is? I think a tick eat, isn't that where you eat food on the same tick as you take damage? And then even if you were to die, that food heals you up so you don't actually die. Do I get that correctly, or is it like cooked? Yes? On the same tick as you die. Okay, okay. Yeah, okay. I get the idea-ish. Okay, okay.
A lot with that green D-hide.
Crazy,
I want to
man.
be a little lower HP just in case I need to tick eat an attack.
It doesn't work with all the stuff? Yeah, okay. Fair enough.
Oh my god.
Holy sh...
Oh. I thought I'd be like 2 tiles away when he spawns. Whew, okay. We're an hour and a half in. Let's chill out. Let's reset.
So you would think he's like close to winning here, but he still has
Just crossed 2 hours in the
so many
cave.
waves left.
So much more to go.
Okay, I'm gonna go here so you guys can see the wave numbers.
Okay, nice. Dealt with the bat. Wow, officially been doing this for 3 hours. Okay, we're gonna have to run behind here, set up the lure. This should trap everything behind the major here.
Yeah, there's 62 waves
Lizard
and then Jack.
kicker is carrying, dude. I keep hitting 11s. Around the 4-hour mark, the mental burnout started to set in.
Yeah.
I wasn't commentating as much, and a scary wave 55 was about to start. A bat spawns right next to me, and I have nowhere to run. I just have to hope to kill it quickly.
Oh, that sucks. -1.
Okay, that's not
Nice.
bad. That was the last bat wave. I have a decent amount of prayer. Wave 56 also had a bit of a sketchy lure, but not one that I haven't done before. Once
It is crazy, the skill ceiling in this game. Genuinely, it's fucking insane how good. Like, I don't know. It's impressive to me. Like, I didn't think it was this crazy.
Wave 60, I had officially been in the cave.
Question mark? Dude, Elinus, you don't understand. You're question marking because you don't like the game. The skill ceiling in this game is fucking ridiculous. It is so hard, some of this content in this game. It is crazy.
Over 5 hours. With basically every hard wave completed at this
I don't
point,
see it because you haven't played it. I played it now for like 52 days. It's fucking crazy how good some people are at this game. Elinus is right. You literally just left-click mobs. Yes!
just a matter of hanging in there and continuing to not miss any prayer flicks. Okay, oh, it's time for Jad. Alright. Oh my god, I feel like
You're just pandering to the RuneScape frogs. Oh, shut up, man. It is hard. God, it is what it is, man. Okay, maybe I just make it look easy to you guys. It is what it is.
hallucinate a little at the end.
Alright, let's see.
I was going into the Jad fight with an insane lead on the world record, around 36 minutes, and I got here using only 26 prayer points and what I'd call one major mistake. But it's not over yet, because the Jad fight is about 20 minutes long, and with 20 prayer points remaining, that means I have to one-tick flick every single attack while making sure I use Eagle Eye on every attack.
Yeah.
With a max hit of 97, there's basically no room for error when you miss a prayer. I was mentally exhausted, but there was only one obstacle remaining.
Okay.
I can burn a little prayer at the start here. I'm gonna one-tick flick after.
Just seeing this boss makes me so nervous,
I'm
man.
losing time, I gotta...
Oh, okay, so he's using... This is not Italy. He's using Silver Shrine.
Oh my god. No!
Oh!
I was thinking about doing the prayer setup thing that I can't even explain it.
10 hours
I'm
gone.
too exhausted to even be upset right now. That was the world record run. That was it. Or was it? It wouldn't be a settled video without a catastrophic failure right before a finish line. That's just who I am as a person.
Yeah?
I haven't died to Jad in like 5 years. I've literally done 6 of them with 1 prayer point before, but clearly this was
What the fuck was that? Was that a Jad?
I've literally done...
This is the Inferno arena, right? I've seen this arena. Wait, you gotta kill 6 of them at once? That's impossible. You gotta just get lucky. I don't understand.
6 of them with 1 prayer point before, but clearly this was meant to be. This happened
It's a
for a
challenge
reason.
room. Okay.
And I was about to make sure of it. When I beat this record, I want whoever takes it away from me to work damn hard to do it. So the very next morning, I started doing runs again. But this time, I was gonna attempt every risky time save. Clean up every section of my previous run. I made quite a few mistakes on Fire Cape Man 2. I died to that bear, I didn't keep great track of my cooldowns, I was pretty rusty with the bow tick manipulation for 16 mining, I was pretty rusty in the fight caves, and I didn't risk using the leather body either. But after seeing how well I conserved my prayer over those 5.5 hours, I have the confidence I need now. I just need to execute and do that 20-minute Jad fight. I started off with 4 resets, whether it be because I couldn't get a looting bag fast enough or I died to a skeleton. The next account to be made was Fire Cape Man 7. Okay, if I beat the world record on this run, I'm a little pissed because I messed up my haircut in the character creation screen. Fire Cape Man 7 was looking insanely promising, finishing the 44 prayer section with a small lead over the world record.
That's crazy. You need to see Wooks. I think he did 3 Jad in total darkness, only listening to the sound. What? Okay, is Wooks just like the is he just like the god of RuneScape or something? Like what is going on?
My previous run was 3.5 minutes behind at this point. I just felt a lot more comfortable. Now that I had done the route once, I didn't have to hesitate as much on different decisions, and it all just felt way more streamlined. In the quests and stats section, I saved time over my last run by not getting attacked in the bandit general store, speeding up my 16 mining grind with less mistakes during the tick manipulation, and keeping perfect track of my home and minigame teleport cooldowns before making decisions. We're here for the Lost Tribe, but we're also here for the leather body. We're gonna take the risk. When I showed up to sand crabs for the range levels, I was ahead of my previous run by nearly 7 minutes. And
that's pretty freaking good. That's pretty freaking good. Not anymore. Now you have people like Port Cassette, New Type, Guzu, White Guy, and other ones who just cracked at the game. Oh, okay, I see. All right.
With better lizard kicker usage, plus 1 less trip back to sand crabs, I showed up in front of the fight cave with a time of 4 hours and 43 minutes. 23 minutes ahead of the world record. 13 minutes ahead of my previous run. The only thing between me and a disgusting new world record was my own nerves. Since I'm using a leather body this time with 1 less food, the cave was about to be even harder. But it started off smooth sailing.
Also,
During
no
my
monkey,
last
right?
run, I thought lizard kickers were only worth using to speed up the major kills, but I was wrong. It's more efficient to drink them as soon as you hit an optimal level. And there's only 2 of them for the rest of the run. 39 and 45. Everything was going perfectly, and then... No.
Why is
what
is he doing?
Please. Please, not on this run.
What is he doing?
Please, no.
Oh, he's lagging!
I'm fully DC'd, I think.
Oh. Dude, this is around the same level where I blue screened as well. Can he do it though? He can do it. He can pull it back.
I mean, I have to finish this kill.
Yeah, finish it off.
I can't restart this wave. I just gotta go for it.
I mean, he can still do it.
Oh no, it's happening again, dude.
Thank you, gaming.
This is so bad. I don't know what to do. I have to brute force the kill.
I mean, he can maybe kill it once it registers, right?
Kill, but it's gonna cost me all my prayer. Servers, I need you to be stable for like 5 straight minutes. That's it. Just 5 more minutes so I can finish this kill. This was really, really bad. The one silver lining being that I disconnected while I still had my prayer up, which kept me alive. But remember how during my last run, I got to Jad with just 20 prayer points remaining?
Yeah.
That's how many I just lost on one wave.
Yikes.
And there's still over 4 hours remaining. The servers continued to be a little shaky, and I couldn't risk putting the leather body back on because this run just went into survival mode. I still have several bat tank waves ahead of me, so getting to Jad with 23 prayer points from here, I'm gonna need to be locked in.
But you only need 1 prayer pot technically, right? Just don't mess up the flick, right? Yo, thank you, Elias Nar. I really appreciate that.
You know what? Let's get the leather body back on. It's time. I'm gonna take the risk. I want to save as much time as possible.
Yeah, just click, right?
Unkillable. Oh my god. Just die, bro!
Yeah, I want to see that, Chris.
Okay, that's just unfortunate.
Oof.
Please, humble. Got a bat tank. Please!
Oh my god.
Yes!
Okay.
A 2-shot on a bat. It's a miracle. I'm nervous.
How much does he have?
Why am I so nervous? It's because
I don't want to do this 10 hours in, though.
Okay, let's lock in. Let's get this done. To prepare for the final wave, I strategically let this meleeer hit me on wave 61.
Why?
As long as my health isn't full, I can ticky to missed prayer on Jad if I'm fast enough.
Oh.
Not gonna rush into it.
Okay.
Just set this up. With 14 prayer points, every prayer has to be tick perfect for me during this fight, including Eagle Eye. Jad attacks every 8 ticks, which lets you set up a really nice prayer cycle here. Step 1 is to attack him 2 ticks before or after you pray against his first attack. Then you can alternate between a protection prayer and Eagle Eye every 2 game ticks without losing.
Wait, what are you, like, counting the ticks? Like, how do you know what... I don't know.
Using prayer. Not using Eagle Eye makes this fight so much longer. It's critical to do this.
No one can do that. You can't count in a metronome? Like that in your brain or what? That's crazy. So you're having like a... And you know whenever it like... Okay, that is insane, dude. This game is like a rhythm game, I guess. 100 BPM, yeah, I see. Oh my god, look at that. My wrist hurts.
At 50% the healers come out, and I opted for a safe 0 damage healer method, but for every 2 seconds that a healer is healing Jad, it adds 18 seconds to the fight.
Oof.
Which means I need to take his attention as fast as possible.
Yeah, but, you need to get the rhythm, I guess. Wait, how do you...
Relax, let's slow it down.
Wait! Hvad fanden sker der her I hytten, mand? Okay, so he got that guy stuck there. Dude, this is how I tried to get those stuck as well, by the way, guys. That's what I tried to do, too. And now he's gonna attack that guy. So he's attacking Settled, and then these two are trying to heal Jad. Oh, that's so smart. But they can't... So this guy is running to Settled because he has aggro on this guy. These two are trying to heal Jad, but they can't heal because they're running into each other.
Take a few seconds to set the cycle back up.
Oh, shit. That's smart. Damn. What happened to you? I don't know.
Yes! Yes! Oh, my forearm started to tense up so bad at the end. It's not over till I talk to Hans. I gotta get to Lumbridge. Oh my god,
oh, this must be such a rush. I mean, I know it is.
Where's Hans? There he is. And the run is over. 10 hours, 33 minutes, the final time.
Damn.
We have a brand new Fire Cape world record
wow.
on an Ultimate Iron Man from scratch. I forgot it was with that haircut. Maybe I reset. After losing almost half my
That's the most RuneScape thing I've ever heard.
Points and a few minutes of time to that disconnection, we pulled it all the way back. And if that disconnection didn't happen, I would have done this whole cave in, what, 10 prayer points? That's insane.
Yeah.
I had the leather body on for 4 out of the 6 hours. Super proud of this run.
That's crazy. A 3-person category? I mean, let's be honest. Nobody is, first of all, crazy enough to actually try to do this, and second of all, good enough at the same time to do it. You have to be, first of all, insanely fucking psychopath to do this, and you also have to be good. Right? So, like, you have, like, there's, I don't know.
2.5 years ago, I walked down this same road with a time of 34 hours and 23 minutes, ending my video by vowing to beat the 19-hour Fire Cape. And I'm really glad I got to keep that promise. Wanna know what's crazy, though? Fire Cape Man 7 entered the fight caves with a 13-minute lead over Fire Cape Man 2. With the leather body, more efficient lizard kickers, without messing up wave 11. And yet, Fire Cape Man 7 got to Jad only 15 seconds faster.
Damn!
The disconnection wasn't my only problem in the fight caves. Let's take a look at this RNG real quick. Once you put the green D-hide on, it should take you around 6 minutes to kill a major. But I had multiple kills that went well over this, sometimes close to 4 minutes over.
This is RNG.
My god, that was almost like a 10-minute kill. With average luck on that final section, this run should have ended around 10 hours and 15 minutes. Seeing this category break the 10-hour barrier would be insane, and that proves it's quite possible. Here are some time saves you can try. But I also need to give
yeah, I'll go try those, Settled.
a massive shout out to Evan Abi. He set the standards for this run, he showed everyone what's possible, and I don't want to take credit for that. He optimized this run to a brilliant level, and I'm really glad he was the first domino to creating a history for this category.
That's insane.
A history that I hope continues for many years to come. Thanks for watching.
What a freaking video. Holy shit. I don't think...
Fire Cape Man 7.
That's right.
Damn, rest in peace, Fire Cape Man 0 through 6.
Yeah, and I screwed up my haircut on this one too. Which means I'm probably getting the world record here.
I don't think I would be able to appreciate this video without having done the Fire Cape. Now that I've done the Fire Cape myself, like, I know, like, dude, this is crazy. Fucking insane. Does he still have the record, chat? Or has it been beaten since then? For every like this video gets, I will break a new world record. He still has the record? That's a great run. I wish I had the time to do speedruns again, but unfortunately, it's not going to be me who lowers the time. Aw, shit. I mean, respect to him for... That's cool, dude. It's insane that this relaxes after nightmare mode. I told my mom she drinks Lizard Kicker at 31 range, and now I'm grounded for 2 weeks. Thanks, Swamp. This is my summoning salt. Damn, that's fucking crazy, though. That is insane, dude. Wow. I'll link the video here, chat. Check out Settled. What an amazing content creator. Check out his other videos as well. He has a ton of different series and, like, different things he's been doing as well with RuneScape stuff. He is so insane, chat. Like, he's absolutely crazy.